I'm John Griffiths, CEO, Care Systems Integration Limited. This is a little bit of my background. I was 12 years Information Communication and Technology Specialist for the Welsh Government, and in 2003 my mother contracted dementia and I became her primary carer. What chance do any of you have of spotting your loved ones getting dementia? Here's some facts. It's an interesting set of facts. In 2010, there were 1.5 million people over the age of 85. That's set to grow in 2015 up to 3 million people. As such, MOCAD helps to keep people in their own home longer and take the stress off the NHS. Here's the villain, as you can see, sneaking up behind me. Gwendolyn, mild dementia, mobility issues, lives in her own house, upstairs, can't understand why she can't get up there. No, this is where MOCAD comes in. MOCAD is a cloud-based application environment, and it's specifically aimed at helping the care and social services people to address this problem. What we have over here is Sam Kelly, and there's Sam. We're going to visit Sam, and there he is. This is a carer arriving at Sam's house. We know the daughter, we know the social worker, and now we're going to start doing some work. We log in. We use GPS to make sure that you're actually where you should be. And then we start doing a few things while we've been talking to the dog. And we do a bit of bed changing, a bit of emotional support. Might take him out shopping. That is great. We've done our job. And now we're going to finish our visit and go. We might even have driven them around the place. Only one slight snag. We did it all in 1 minute. Do we think we've done a good job? Going on to our next slide. One of the first stages of aging is the fact that you don't automatically become old. And today's products actually don't really address that. And as such, MOCAD integrates any IP or SMS device into a central cloud environment, allowing a huge richness of information for the GP and relatives alike. Great news, scheduled visit. This is a mobile application, MOCAD M3 Mobile. However, we can see there are no visits, and more importantly, what's this alarm? Panic button pressed, is everything okay? So, we integrate all this information and visits from the carer onto a mobile application so that you can continue with your normal life. So, when is MOCAD going to be available? First quarter next year. There are a few things. Consent is a big issue. We've investigated this and we now have a robust model for that. And more importantly, we've pulled on some partners. O2, Advantage, who are the main commercial arm of many charities, to address the market from the people that know what the problem is. So in summary, the NHS and care service have huge challenges ahead. And aging really is a journey. It doesn't happen overnight, and I'm sure many of you can relate to this. So MOCAD addresses that by assisting professionals to do their job without tying them down in administration, by giving the individual choice. Maybe they don't like having a pendant, maybe they don't like that, maybe they like a smartphone. It's really important. But most importantly, the peace of mind that you'll have, you'll pay us £10 a month for. And that's you. Thank you.
With carers currently being stressed on time, 1.6 minutes to change left sock, washing a person in under 30 minutes, and that would be, a qualified person. How do they find this time to then fully monitor an app and then also respond to feedback from the family?
Yeah, thanks for that. It's a very pertinent point, but I'm sure you're aware that every carer has to actually fill in a care plan, fill in a timesheet, fill in a mileage sheet. Many people are on minimum wage, and the mileage issues normally come up because of that. And what we found actually in field trials in Bournemouth is that what this does is extend the amount of time that the person can spend there, because they don't have to spend the time in the office actually doing this administration. What's great news is that because we use the GPS locator or indeed NFC, if that person is more than 200 meters away from the premises where they say they are, the supervisor gets a text to inform them of that. So it ensures that the people actually do the job in question. Also, just to sort of fill you in on that side, what we found is a lot of care workers work for free, extra hours, and this enabled us to actually identify that and actually turn around and say, well done, which actually isn't something that happens in the current caring environment very often.